The United Arab Emirates has made it easier for Indian nationals to visit the country by expanding its visa on arrival policy. This is an exciting news for everybody looking to travel to the UAE, as Indian travelers with valid visas, residence permit, or green cards from 6 more countries, including Singapore, Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, are now eligible to use the visa on arrival facility. Now, this changes makes the travel process significantly smoother, specifically for Indians who already hold valid documentation from these countries. For those living, working, or studying in places like Singapore or Canada, this change opens up more opportunity for easier and faster travel to the UAE. Let me tell you, before this update, Indian passport holders had to go through a lengthy visa application process to enter the UAE. But now, if you are an Indian citizen with a visa or residency from one of these eligible countries, you no longer need to apply for a separate UAE visa in advance. Instead, you can obtain a visa right when you arrive at the airport, saving a lot of time and reducing the hassle of visa paperwork. This is essentially convenient for business travelers, tourists, or anybody visiting family in the UAE, as it simplifies travel for a wide range of reasons. Wait, to be eligible for the visa on arrival, Indian nationals must meet a very few basic requirements. First of all, your passport must be valid for at least 6 months from your arrival date in the UAE. Secondly, you need to have a valid visa, residence permit, or green card from one of the 6 countries that I mentioned above. Now, if you meet these conditions, you can easily take advantage of the visa on arrival options without needing to go through a very long application process before your trip. Well, this is a huge relief for everyone planning to visit the UAE, but who already have residency or visas from these countries. There are several visa options available under this new policy, each with different duration to suit your travel plan. Well, the cost of visa depends on how long you plan to stay in the UAE. A 4-day visa costs about 100 dirham, that is about 2,270 rupees. And if you need a 14-day extension, it will cost you 250 dirham, that is about 5,670 rupees. If you're planning a longer stay, that is about approximately 60-day visa, is also available for the same fee of 250 dirham, roughly, that as I told you, 5,600 plus rupees. These options make it easier for travelers to choose the right visa for their stay without paying too much in fee. This flexibility allows tourists, business people, and professionals to plan their trips with more freedom depending on how long they intend to stay in the country. This change is specifically beneficial for Indians who have established lives or careers in other countries, such as Australia, Canada, or Japan. They can now visit the UAE without the extra step of applying for a visa in advance. Given that the UAE is a very popular destination for vacations, business trips, and family visits, this expansion of visa on arrival policy will likely lead to increased tourism and business travels between India and the UAE. The ease of access to the UAE for Indians will undoubtedly improve the overall travel experience, making it simpler and quicker to visit the country.